Well, it is perhaps the most important piece of jewelry a woman will ever wear. In fact, right? Every woman loves diamonds.
Poor guys, a lot of pressure on you, huh?
Too much pressure.
Yeah, recently for you, too. Picking out the perfect engagement ring, were you sweating it?
I'll have to tell you that story one time.
Uh-oh.
It required a couple shots, let's just say.
Well, there is a new store in the Valley. I'm not sure if it has a bar inside it, but it'll help the fellas get it just right. Heidi is in Scottsdale this morning at the brand new Robbins Brothers. Good morning, Heidi.
They might want to invest in a bar.
Yeah.
Let me say, it helped.
You know what? We actually asked that Javier. We're like, do men like go from here to the bar? And he said there's a Buffalo Wild Wings right next door. So it's not unheard of that men get a little nervous. But ladies, Olivia, Gina, Kim, look at what they're letting me play with here at Robbins Brothers. I have little ice is what we like to call it. Pretty much everywhere. I think I'm wearing, what, $75,000?
$75,000, yeah. Over 6.5 carats.
6.5 carats altogether. So many beautiful pieces of jewelry to look at here. You probably have seen their signs around the valley saying Robbins Brothers, the engagement ring store. And now they're finally ready to open. Opening day is tomorrow. It's very exciting.
Very exciting.
Let's talk about the whole premise of the store. Yes, you guys do focus on engagement and wedding rings, but you have other things too. We'll mention that. But really the focus, let's talk about why you focus so heavily on that.
It's just a niche. The great thing about it, it's a very positive experience that a lot of people love to do. And everyone's happy to come here, so it's a nice little niche.
Yeah, you're not talking to folks who are at a bad point in their life. You get to experience, it's a moment and it's a process. That must be so much fun for you guys.
It is a lot of fun. Every day is different, and being able to help couples in love is a passion of mine.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the different types of rings that you guys have, the different vendors. Who knew? I surely didn't know that there were so many different options.
There's a lot of different options. So we have anywhere from other designers, and we have our own Robbins Brothers collections also. So every kind of style that you have in mind, we have plenty of different options.
And every different price point too, because we should mention, yes, I asked for the biggest ring in the store. So they gave me the biggest ring in the store, but you guys have smaller things. You're going to fit everybody's budget.
We do. We're going to fit everybody's perfect price.
What is the average nowadays that men are spending on an engagement ring?
So that's a great question. The average used to be 2 months paychecks, anything like that, but that's out the window. It's really just whatever they're comfortable with.
Whatever they're comfortable with. And the process itself takes about how long?
On average, it could take anywhere from 2 hours. It could take less or more depending on, how invested they get.
And what's really nice too, guys, is they have these little consultation rooms. So once a lot of men do bring their future bride here to pick out the ring. You guys are going to bring them in there and make sure they get everything just right. Very, very quickly, what are the trends that we're seeing in wedding rings? Vintage is huge everywhere, whether it's clothing or interior design. Everything vintage is
It's going to be the same for the ring style of engagement rings. You're going to have a lot of different vintage styles.
Okay.
It's been something that's been growing like wildfire.
Stacking the rings is...
Stacking the rings. A lot of ladies that get thinner bands, they can stack them, so they can get combinations if they want to put their engagement rings on.
Yeah, I said for yoga, they want to go smaller, and then when they go to dinner. And for you fellas, if you come in here and you just need a little bit of a timeout, you just can't cope with the pressure, brilliant. They have this ESPN viewing zone. You can come get back into your man world like Arnold's doing right now. Pretend that all those rings are not there, the pressure is off, and you can just sit here and watch a little bit of ESPN, get back into your man zone before you go and make that big purchase.
Shots.
So they've thought of everything.
Would go perfect.
One-stop shop for everything.
If they invested in a liquor license, their sales would go through the roof.
License is what
You got to soften that blow.
We
Thank you, Heidi.
Yes, we're working on it.
They're working on it.
See?
They're working on
If
it.
not, like you said, across the street right there.
Wow, that's some beautiful bling.
Thanks, Heidi.
What a romantic concept, huh?
Yes.
Go in, spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars
And
in the
watch
hope
ESPN.
she says yes.
And watch ESPN.
Exactly.
Well, today's AZ fan.